Hi guys, welcome back to Haley Blue's World. Today I'm going to be showing you how to transform one of these simple small mini journals like this to a Pop-Tart like mini book. So first we're going to start out with the brown paper for our background, and I'm going to trace the book that I'm using on it. Like, I'm just gonna get dots of about how big it is. So now we have that it's about that wide. You can't really see that, but there's 2 dots there, and that's to indicate where we're going to start cutting. So I'm going to be using these scissors, and we're just going to connect the 2 dots when we cut it. Okay, I'm going to take this down because I'm actually attached to a cord right now because my tablet is currently plugged in. So I'm going to take this down. So here is the paper, and we're just going to cut a straight line. You can make it a bit bigger than where your dots are because we're going to need that. So now we have a square of the color of our choice. Let me just show you that. So now we're going to take our book, and we're going to make sure it's about the same size as our book. It's about the same size, so it can just barely cover it. Now we're going to be getting some pink paper. We're going to be drawing some icing. I'm going to do mine around that big. Now, this should... Oh, that's way too small. Okay, so I'm going to use this to just measure, and I'm going to draw with my pencil. I'm going to draw the icing. This is still way too small. Okay, yeah, this is way too small. I need to measure. So this is a preferably okay size. So we're going to be using this size. I'm just going to set this camera here, and now I'm going to cut this out. You can see that. It doesn't have to be like the perfect, but it's gonna be like not very flat because it's icing, so it's gonna have some rough edges to it. And then here it is cut out. I'm just going to cut and make some pretty little indicates. So there we have that. So here's our Pop-Tart. I'm going to round it a little bit. And that's okay because you can still see your book. We're going to cut the sides of our book anyway. So there we have the icing in the Pop-Tart. So now we are going to need a glue stick. 1 second, I'll be back. Okay, sorry about that. I had to get a glue stick, and I had nowhere to put my camera. So, here I have a glue stick. So you're going to need a glue stick, and you're going to put glue on the back of the thing just to stick it to the thing. So I didn't really do a very good job, but There it is. 1 second, my tablet. Okay, this is horrible. My tablet keeps telling me that it needs to be charged, so very sad. Okay, so there is the icing. It's not very big. I think I might actually add a bit to the edges. So if you didn't use enough glue, there's like a hunk of glue on there. If you didn't use enough glue, then you can take the paper and you can just cut a little side. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to just like cut a little bit off because I didn't like make it big enough because the paper I'm using is scrap. But here's the paper. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to glue it so it doesn't look so bad. So my Pop-Tart isn't going to be very big. It doesn't really matter how much icing you have on your Pop-Tart because it's still obviously going to taste delicious. But you are not going to be eating these Pop-Tarts because if you eat this, then you will probably die because there's glue on it and you can probably die from eating glue. So don't eat this if you make this. So yeah, so there's that. I had to just fix that. So now we're going to take the book and we're just going to glue with our glue stick. We're going to glue on the back of the Pop-Tart. Make sure you have enough glue because if you don't have enough glue it can be very hard to stick it down and then it won't stick very well because we want this to stick for a long time. Also, if you have Mod Podge, you can go ahead and you can put a layer over top of this once we're finished. So I'm going to place it on the binder, like the book, like this, so it sticks. Now I'm going to see the green there. We're going to cut that little piece off of the front like so. See, now the green is gone. And I'm going to cut around the excess of the donut, no, not donut, Pop-Tart, because if we have excess, then you will be able to see the green and you'll be able to play with it and stuff and it won't be good. So, there we have a little icing. This is coming off. Icing. Okay, so now if you have anything like on the edge, can you see that on the edge there? There's stuff on the edge. I'm just going to go ahead and cut that off. If you just have arrived to my live broadcast, welcome to, we're making a notebook. So here's the notebook right now. So see how we have that little piece right there? We're going to make sprinkles now. So what you're going to need to make the sprinkles is we're going to get some paper. This is horrible graphics, sorry. You can use paper or you can paint them on. I also have some paint. Oh my god, my camera is falling. So you can use the paint. So I'm going to wet my brush. And I'm going to start with the red. This doesn't look very red, but that's a red. It's hard to see because my graphics are terrible on my tablet. I'm going to add a bit of black so it's a darker color. Okay. So once you have the color you want, I'm going to show you what to do next. So you see the white area, you can cut that off if you want, but it probably won't stay, but we're just going to be making little lines for sprinkles in this burgundy color. I'm going to do a little bit off. I'm going to do some on the brown as well, as you can tell, because why not? I know it's only supposed to be in the icing, but come on. So now we have this, which has sprinkles on it. So next I'm going to take a different color and I'm going to draw slightly bigger slanted ones. So the color I'm going to be using, I'm going to go back to this palette, get some water. The color that I'm going to be using this light blue. So if you have a light blue, then you should use that. If you don't have a light blue, then I suggest you to mix the colors green and yellow, and you might get a bluish color, and then add white to it to get this really, really light blue. If you don't have a palette like this, you can get a palette like this from the dollar store, very, very cheap. So, back to this. Sorry the camera work is terrible, it's just because this is a crap tablet. So now we're just going to be adding some more lines of sprinkles with this very pigmented blue. It's very, very pigmented. We're going to be using that to make the rest of the sprinkles. Now it didn't look as good as I wanted it to, but I'm sure yours will look much better. It will kind of look like a Pop-Tart. As you can tell, it kind of looks like a Pop-Tart. Anyway, so you can go ahead and, here, let me flip this over without the paint getting everywhere. You can go ahead and cover the back if you want to. I'm not going to do that, but if you have this notebook, they have very, very many pages in them. I had to cut out the first couple because they had some stuff on them that I didn't really want in there. It was just some like math facts and stuff. So I'm just going to end the video like this. If you are part of my live stream, I'm very thankful for you to be coming here. I will post more videos after this video because I'm definitely not done for today. If you haven't heard about upcoming Vlogmas, I'm going to tell you now. So what Vlogmas is it's where, since it's getting close to Christmas, I'm going to be doing live streams at 4 p.m. Like, today it was at 4:45, but 4 p.m. every day. So every single day up until Christmas, every Monday. No, not every single day. Every single Monday at 4 p.m. leading up till Christmas. But if it's late or something, it'll just be later on in the night because I will not miss one. Also, on Christmas Day, I'm going to be doing a Vlogmas as well, but the Christmas Day Vlogmas won't be at 4 o'clock because I'm going to do it earlier. I will not do it at like around really early in the morning because I'm going to be up at that time with my family, spending time together and opening presents. But we are going to do it maybe at 11 o'clock on Christmas and 4 o'clock every other Monday leading up. So happy holidays, and thank you for joining my live stream. That's it for today. Thank you very much.